Having an edge in this game can be worth thousands and thousands of dollars. Getting in before the public FOMO into a project and it pumps up can mean that you can actually do some easy trades. Let me show you how you can find out what whales are buying before anyone else. Let's get into it. First up, I want to say if you could hit up that like button, it really helps out with the YouTube algorithm. Also, down the bottom there are chapters so you can fast forward to the sections that you want to help you navigate the video easier. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Please do your own research before jumping into the NFT space. The app is Ninjalerts. So they've got a desktop and an iOS or an Android, so essentially a mobile app that sends custom NFT notifications and alerts to your phone. Now, I've brought this up before in a previous video, but they've launched and they kind of keep updating the app with different things. And they've recently released the influencer list, which means that you can track their wallets and get alerts when they mint. So it's as simple as this: influencers and whales, and then you can go down and follow who you would like and then put out an alert. So I've got an alert on Beanie. So you can literally go through, find out some of these people that you want to follow, add an alert, and then when they mint, it actually pops up. Now you can see in my live feed, you can see that Pranksy was actually minting. So this actually popped up on my phone last night. I saw Pranksy was minting. I was able to instantly jump in, open it up, and jump into the project. So you can see here that Pranksy minted, and it tells you what he's done. Contract name, legend maps. And you can actually got the contract address if you want. So what I did is I opened up my laptop, looked for legend maps, went to their website and minted. Now I was minting before this even picked up and the volume actually picked up on Nansen, and it actually kind of popped up in the mint master list. Same with Icy Tools. Because you getting this information straight away, you can then act on it really fast. Now, if we actually jump in and have a look at Legend Maps, it was a 5,757 item project with a mint price of 0.042, and it was sold out. And when it comes down to it, I can see why Pranksy jumped into this project. It looks very interesting, very unique, very different. And I feel like this is where you can kind of make some of those big gains with very different, interesting ways and aspects of NFTs and use cases. And when it comes down to their Twitter, they've only got 1,300 followers. And that's gone up around sort of 200 or 300 over the last 8-hour period once it kind of sold out and started to get some of that momentum. Now, if we jump over onto Nansen and have a look at the post-drop stats, we can actually see the rise and the gains that you could have made. So we can see that it was actually deployed 3 days ago. And then the huge volume here was when Pranksy actually minted. So what actually happened here is it was sitting quite flat doing well. He minted. Everyone saw this, and some of these smart people out here had these alerts, and here's how you can actually get the alert. And then you can buy in. So you could have bought at 0.04 and the average price went up to around that 0.08, but there were some sales that kind of got to around that 0.1 mark. So you could have easily done a quick flip. If you actually have a look at the OpenSea, the floor price is almost double what the mint price is. But with gas, you're kind of, it's not too much of a huge gain. So when we jump back over onto Nansen and have a look at top balances, we can see here that Pranksy actually picked up 200 of them. So he went ham. He saw something in this project and just went crazy on it. So the project has only really kind of had some momentum or really picked up and built up. But the fact that you can follow in someone like this without having to sit at a computer, be refreshing a screen or anything, or even like waiting for an alert on Twitter, get this straight to your phone and then end up jumping in and making an action and execution, and you can literally FOMO or YOLO in without even having to really research, because what you can do is you can actually have a look at the influencer list, see the people that are making the kinds of trades and the gains and the flips that you would like, follow them. You can then almost match them trade for trade, which is crazy. So one of the main points behind this application, the reason that I really like it, is that it's so easy to just go through, find the influencers that are actually doing some really good trades and follow them without having to really worry about missing out, because you know you're going to get the alert. And another side aspect, because they've actually compiled this list of people, you can actually go out and find out your influencers' addresses, and you can do a deep dive into their profile and see what they're actually kind of holding. Because it's on the blockchain and it's transparent, you can see what projects they're in, and you can kind of get an idea of what they're holding. So that's another little aspect of it. And when it comes down to Ninjalerts, I'm not even touching on some of the other aspects of this when it comes down to when a sale is live, when the reveal's live, and some of those. These are aspects that I personally need to dive in, see what I find use in, so then I can kind of report back. But the idea with this is the fact that they're updating the application constantly. So every couple of days there's a new update rolled out, and they're kind of really trying to push forward and front run all of the other applications because this is a mobile application. And because it is for the alerts, you are going to get this very fast, very efficient. And if we jump over onto Ninjalerts Discord, in a recent announcement, this was put at the bottom. As several ninjas pointed out, whale and influencer Beanie minted 30 NFTs for Wolf Game and were able to get this notification an hour before he tweeted it. And then you've actually got Beanie's tweet here about Wolf Game. Now, where you could have made some serious gains is if we have a look on Nansen, we can see here that the run-up has just been absolutely insane over the last day. So you could have picked up this at essentially the lowest point before Beanie puts it out. Other people see this, other people FOMO in. So what essentially you could have done is you could have had an alert like Beanie's alert. You could have then FOMO'd in or YOLO'd into the project before he released a tweet, before he put it out, before people found out that he actually did it. And then you could have actually had a sweet little run up of gains. So overall, what I'm getting at is having an app like Ninjalerts is really good for being able to stay connected to what is happening in the NFT space without having to actually be in front of the computer, hitting refresh and kind of doing that. You can customize the alerts the way that you want, you're going to get them, and then you can actually execute a trade, usually within 5 minutes of when someone has actually minted. So you can get in when a whale has done something, when an influencer has done something. And with the way that the team is working, they're really pushing towards ensuring that the features that we want as users, they're going to implement them into the application. So the idea is whatever alert that you could want to your phone or to your sort of web browser, this is the type of team that are implementing this to do this. And the reason that this is super valuable is if you actually have a look on OpenSea, you can buy a lifetime license for 0.22 floor. Now the crazy part is that it launched, now the price went down and you could have picked one up for underneath 1 ETH, but is starting to actually climb up. So apart from the fact that you could have something that will most likely generate you more than the actual floor price with just sort of 3 or 4 trades, you're actually going to be having an asset that will most likely appreciate because there's value added to it. Once people catch on the fact that they can just sit back, not actually have to kind of do anything and just follow where the big money's going, have the alert set up, when it happens, jump in, buy, wait 12 hours, then sell on the way up. This is the type of thing that whales and sort of big and smart people in this space are currently doing, but this is a way for the general public to actually kind of get their hands on it. Now, when I say the general public, I kind of mean more like the retail NFT enthusiasts, not the big guys that have all of the resources to actually invest in things. So this is not the tool that will make you a lot of money in the NFT space, but this is one tool that will really, really help you make money and make better decisions when it comes down to the NFT space. So overall, this is one of the tools that I'm using to then front run what the general public will be getting to then execute and make these trades. What I would suggest doing is doing your research when it comes down to Ninjalerts. See if the features that you want are in there and if it works in with your trading strategy. Some people do just want to do their research, get in on projects early, get into the Discord, get onto the whitelist and do that. That's fine. I don't think that this should be the only strategy that you use, but it is one of those strategies that you can use to make sure that you don't miss out, because there are projects that are big, that do get some hype, that you miss out on because you didn't know about it, because they are a stealth drop, because the people in the know that the project is going to happen. They know that the drop's coming up. They're not going to say anything until they've bought in. They then say that they've bought in, everything rises up, and then those that have actually sort of bought in at the bottom can then sell at the top, and this is when people usually FOMO in, and essentially the general public are left holding the bag. Now, I'm not saying that this is a way that people are using NFTs to kind of scam people, but I'm saying that with the laws of supply and demand, if you can get in when the demand is low and then sell when the demand is high, you're going to be able to sell your NFT at a premium and make a quick flip. So overall, I hope you found value in this video. If you'd like me to do a follow-up on a more detailed dive into Ninjalerts and how you can use it to make money in the NFT space, drop a comment below or jump over on Twitter, tag me and Ninjalerts in it, and I might even try to get some of the team on a talk to kind of walk through what their future plans are and how to actually kind of make the most of this application. If you found value in this video, please hit that subscribe button. And as always, it's been a pleasure having you with me. I look forward to seeing you in the next one.